Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be doing a haul video and I'm going to share with you the $113.19 worth of stuff that I bought today that I'm going to easily turn into at least $600. So my name is Karen with the Thrifty Flamingo. If this is your very first video, welcome. I love to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. You know I'd love to see you. So at the end of the video, at the end of the haul, I want you guys to stick around because I'm going to give you a little bit of advice, things that I've been hearing, on YouTube, on Instagram. I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. So let's get to the haul. As you can see behind me, I got a lot of shoes. I got a lot of shoes today. So I'm in Cincinnati right now at my father-in-law's house. Me and my husband took a road trip. And I'm going to Poshfest in Chicago September 30th and October 1st, the Saturday and Sunday. They have a dog. So I'm going to Poshfest. And so we decided to take a road trip up to Cincinnati, see his dad, and then we're going to go up 5 hours or so up to Chicago for the weekend. So I'm going to learn a lot of stuff on Poshmark, and I'll be sure to pass it along to you guys. So keep an eye out for that video. So, I went to 3 different thrift stores. First place I went, I spent $11.77. This was a little depressing. I got 2 items, and I was there for a good half an hour, picking through things. And, when you're going to work and you're picking through things, you get 2 things for $11. It kind of is like, I hope this doesn't set the tone for the rest of the day, So luckily I kept on going and I went to a different store and I got 7 items for $48.95. So we have 7 items, we have 2 items. So that's still only 9 things. I need more than 9 things for the haul. So luckily I didn't quit there. And I went to one more store, which they like to staple the receipts. Who staples like that? That's odd. I got 13 items, and I spent $52.47. $52.47 for 13 items. That's because the last place I went was buy one, get one half off on all shoes for women. Not women's shoes, but ladies can buy one, get one half off. I guess if you were a guy, you had to buy them full price. So luckily, I lucked out on that one. Now, I'm going to show you what I bought and where I'm going to sell them on and how much. So let's get to it. I'm going to do the shoes last since there's so many of them. So the first thing is this green Calvin Klein dress. I'm sure you can tell it is plus size. That's the reason why I bought it. This was half price. It's marked $6.99. This was the color. I think I was surprised that it was half off. I was like, ooh, yeah, ring up that way, please. So I usually don't deal so much in Calvin Klein, because you buy it for a lot of money, but it doesn't resell for crazy amounts of money. I'm banking on the fact that the plus size will sell it. It's also a very nice color. It's a very nice, bright, what's that, Kelly green? So plus sizes move. This is a size 18. So hopefully, I can probably get, I'm going to aim for 30. I'm going to aim for about 30. I'm going to put this on eBay and on Poshmark. So I'm cross-listing this baby. Next one. Perfect for the winter and the fall and this season. This is a North Face. It's not a jacket, but it's just a fleece. It's a full zip. So people do like the full zips, so they don't have to keep going on and off over their head. It's pink. It's a woman's large, and it has a little thumb holes. So I can easily get 25, if not more, for this. So that's gonna go fast. The next one I got is another jacket. Can you see what's on it? Tell me you can see it. That's Mickey, M-I-C-K-E-Y, the mouse. And it's from Disney. It's from Disney World. It's a size large woman's. So it has like the interior. It's a rain jacket / wind jacket. I like it. I think this, I'm not sure how much I'm going to list this at yet. I'm going to have to kind of do a little bit of research. I know that, you know, anything Mickey Mouse, anything Disney World that has like a huge following for it, it's in really good condition. This I paid $4.99 for. So I was, saw the mouse. Mouse is going on eBay. I haven't had much luck on Poshmark with anything like Disney World. They're more like fashion forward on Poshmark. So this is going to go on eBay. The next thing is a sweater. This I paid $4.99 for. It is a Wallace sweater. I'm not sure if you guys could see the tag or not. It just says Wallace. Now a lot of people might overlook this because what's a Wallace? Wallace is a brand that is sold at Madewell. This is actually a Madewell sweater in disguise. So, I don't know if you can also tell it's very fuzzy. This is a rabbit hair sweater. It's very soft, it's super cozy, and comps on this are showing anywhere between $30 and $40. And you know me, I'm going to aim a little high. I'm going to aim at $38, $40, and I'll take $30 for it. Sure. Madewell in disguise. What are they doing to us? Trying to hide it. Next sweater I got isn't really a brand. This sweater is actually a military sweater. Not just military inspired, but it says knitted wool olive green U.S. Marine Corps. So anything military inspired, military designed, that sells really quickly. Never mind a straight up military sweater. It has like the shoulder patches, has the elbow patches and the green. So I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to price this at. I can at least get $25 for it. It's a real military sweater. So I'm going to definitely do a little bit more digging to see exactly my price point. This is going on eBay. If it was my size, I would probably keep it. Good thing it's not my size. So you guys know that once in a while I say that ugly sells. If you don't know I say that, well now you do. Ugly does sell. You know, so sometimes you have to put your own personal preferences out of it. And you've all heard of ugly Christmas sweaters, right? Maybe grandma has a few, maybe you have a few. They became really like hip, like the hipsters loved them. So I have one-upped the ugly Christmas sweater. I now hold an ugly Halloween sweater. I was so happy to find this. I love Halloween. It's like my favorite holiday. So we have the ghosts and the pumpkins and the witches and the ghouls and the goblins, and it is ugly. And there's a black cat on the back. So I'm going to probably aim for $35 on eBay on this and see where I go from there. I got it for this was half off. This was $6.99, so what's that? $3.50? So even if I get even like the low end, even if I make $20 off of it, I'm still making a really good profit on that. That's also going to draw a lot of traffic to my store. You know, because people type in like ugly sweater and there I am. You know, the SEO is going to pop them into my store, so that's great. Moving on to one of my favorite things to sell. What's that? Jeans. I just did a denim video recently, so some of these brands might sound a little familiar to you. These two pairs of jeans were the first store I hit, that $11.77, the one that kind of made me a little like, oh, this is all there is. This is what I walked away with. Oh, not that one, these two. So this next brand you guys are going to remember from my denim video. It is Paige, and it's the more modern, it's the newer Paige with the square tag and the capital letters. It's a very dark wash. It's the Manhattan. I have not sold this cut before, but I have sold this brand multiple times before, and it's a dark wash. It looks to be, the Manhattan seems to be a very slim fitting boot cut, not like a wide boot. So I'm going to probably aim for like 38. I'll take 30 though. These are going to go on Poshmark. Next one, $5, not bad. $5 for Pilcrow in the letterpress. So if you do not know what I'm talking about, listen up. Pilcrow in the letterpress is a high-end denim that has that lyocell in it. Remember I was talking about that really stretchy fabric? Has lyocell in it. Now whenever you see, it might even just say Pilcrow, go into the jean and look for this extra tag in the side. If it has the extra tag, go to the back of it and it will tell you imported by Anthropologie. So this brand does sell on their own website, just Pilcrow in the letterpress, but they also make denim for Anthropologie. And they have Anthropologie has such a huge following to it that people will pay more just because these came from Anthropologie. I know. I know, it's kind of crazy, right? So if you see that, definitely don't forget to add the word Anthropologie in your description and in your title to help your SEO and help people find your Pilcrow in the letterpress. They're skinnies and they're dark, so I'm very happy. Yay! That makes me happy. Next one. These I went over in my other video, the jean video. These are A.G. Adriano Goldschmied. These are the Amber Skinny Straight. So these were actually size 27R, and I try not to get that small of a size, which I believe is a size 6, I believe. It's either a 6 or an 8. I try to aim more towards size 10 and plus, like the average American woman. Now, I'm not saying there ain't no little booties out there, but I try to aim for higher sizes. But these were half off. These were $6.99. So these were the color of the week. These were a good buy. These also have the lyocell in them. They're very high-end jeans. Next one. I paid full price for these. Full price as in $4.99. And this is a brand that I usually do not look for exclusively when I'm looking for pants. It is J. Crew. I look for sweaters in J. Crew and stuff like that. Their pants, however, I don't really have much success and like a huge profit margin. The reason why I bought these for $4.99 were because they were NWT, new with tag. So I'm hoping that this little tag right here is going to make somebody want these even more than if they didn't have this little tag right here. These are also size 16, and I believe they're high rise. So they look like they're a higher waist. So, bigger size and new at tag. So that's the reason why I bought these for $5, even though they're J. Crew. These I'm going to put on Poshmark first, and then it depends on how many people are actually, liking it, favoriting it, asking questions about it. If it's not getting much attention, I'll cross-list it on eBay. Next pair of jeans, I don't come across too often in Connecticut, so I was a little excited. When I come across this in Connecticut, they're really beat up, or they're really small size, or there's something wrong with them. And I learned this from you guys. I've had a few people in my denim video share in the comments what their favorite jeans to sell are. And somebody mentioned Not Your Daughter's Jeans. So ever since I saw that comment, I've been looking for Not Your Daughter's Jeans. And I finally found a pair that weren't tiny or falling apart. So I found these. These were $6.99 the color, so they were half off. And they are dark wash. And look at those back pockets. I don't want to get too close and like mess up the camera. They have like little beading, little embellishment, like really cute back pockets. So they're also a high rise. I don't have my measuring tape on me, but I could tell that this is a high rise. It's at least 10 inches, at least. And they're a size 10, so I was happy. We all learn from each other, you know, so I learned this from you guys, so thank you very much. Because I've never really sold this, I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to aim for like 25 bucks, 20. I will kind of do comps on that though and see if I'm like a little out of the ballpark on that one. Next pair of jeans. Oh yeah, I'm going to cross-list those. eBay and Poshmark. Last pair of jeans. These are 7 for All Mankind. The very first pair of jeans I started talking about in my denim video. And they're just a boot cut. So I usually will just pass that up. I have a few boot cuts. They're kind of like people's basic denim. Yeah, everyone has a pair of boot cuts, 7 for All Mankind. The reason why I bought them though, look at that back pocket. Can you guys see? I hope you guys can see. It's like this interesting stitch. It's not that normal little swish that the 7s do. It almost looks like DNA. So I bought it because the back pocket is like super, super cute. These were $4.99. These were not half off or anything. So $4.99 for a good sturdy pair of 7s. I'm going to aim for 30. I might try 35. I will take 25 for them, you know, so I'm hoping that the back pocket design kind of like sells it. I'd be happy with 25, sure. Sure. On to the shoes. All right, so buy one, get one half off if you are a lady. So very happy that I am a lady. First pair of shoes. What's my favorite pair of sneakers to sell? That's right, Converse. Found these lovely Converse. They're in really good condition. They're a size 7. It's hard to tell. They're not just plain gray. They kind of have like a heathered gray to them. And they're very clean inside and out. You know, I might just need to run a Mr. Clean Magic Eraser over the rubber really quick. Easy 25 bucks. Take 20. I flip Converse fast. You know, if I list them at like 28 and someone says, hey, 20, I'm just going to take it. I buy them for so cheap. Buy them for cheap and I wipe them down. These, my husband wants these. He saw them as I was laying everything out, you know, setting up the camera. He goes, what size are those? And I go, why? He goes, I like them. And I go, oh no, and he looked. He goes, they're my size. He goes, I want them. And I go, no, I'm selling them. So I need to clean these up very quick, list them, sell them, and ship them before he realizes what hit him. These are Vans. Vans off the wall. They have the Vans on the inside. Vans are a skater shoe for skateboarders, but they've turned more mainstream than just skateboarders. You know, many people have Vans, even if they've never been on a skateboard before. So they're a little beat up. I need to run them through the wash and do a little quick magic eraser. I know it's going to be hard for you guys to tell the print on these. These are Star Wars Vans. So, I'll try to get a little closer. That's a Stormtrooper! And that's a Stormtrooper, and that's a Stormtrooper. Everybody gets a Stormtrooper. So, Vans, people love Vans. And guess what else people love? Star Wars. So, now you have a really good shoe in a Star Wars theme. So, I didn't even think twice before putting these in my cart. Oh, they have cute little lace ends too. I didn't notice that. Oh. I'm probably going to aim for like 30. And that's me without doing comps yet. So I'm going to aim for 30 on these. I'm going to put those on eBay. I might cross-list them on Poshmark, but right away they're going on eBay. Now this next pair of shoes, I've actually sold this exact same pair before for $40. So, guess what I'm going to try to get out of it? $40, because I've already gotten $40 for this. These are Vince Camuto. So fun to say, Vince Camuto. These are a nude patent leather kitten heel. Round-toed kitten heel. They're in very good condition. The patent leather is good. There's not many marks or scuffs on them. Bottoms are in good condition. There's a tiny little mark right here. You know, be careful with patent leather. Patent leather, it doesn't look that way, but it's very porous and it will absorb color. So I'm sure you all have had a shoe that has gotten like a scuff on it that won't come off. No matter how much warm water you use and you're trying to wipe it off, you're like, where's it going? You might even use some harsher abrasives and it's not moving. It's because it like sucks the ink in. They look very easy to clean up. They're deceptive. You'll be sourcing from, you're like, oh, I could get that out. And then you get home and it won't budge. So beware the patent leather. Definitely give it a twice over. Make sure, you know, if there is a little mark that it's either sellable with the little mark. Like you have to disclose any inconsistencies. So I've sold this for 40 bucks. If the mark does move a little bit, I'll aim for 40, maybe 38. That's a very basic shoe that almost every woman needs that wears heels. I don't wear heels, but you know, that's a basic shoe. Next pair of shoes I got, I've never sold this brand in shoes before, but I sell their denim all the time. Miss Me. Miss Me makes those jeans that have like rhinestones, embellishments, they all over the booty. You know, they like shimmer and they have all this distressing, and yeah, they're higher end jeans that you could see a mile away. So I saw it in the shoe, and I just picked up a Miss Me sweater a couple weeks ago. So I've just been noticing that they have more than just denim. So I bought these shoes. They look like they've never been used. Like the bottom of them, like the heel cap, I don't think they've ever been worn. Now, I'm going to put them on Poshmark because they're very, very fashionable, very like fashion forward. I don't know what I'm pricing these at though, because I've never sold Miss Me shoes. If you have sold Miss Me shoes, anything similar, tell me about it down below. I would love to know. Definitely going to do a little bit more research on these. Even just spitballing, I can easily get like 30 bucks for brand new Miss Me shoes. Like, sure. Alright, these were half off. You know how they always take half when it's like buy one get one half or whatever it is, or buy one get one free or whatever the sale is. Whenever it's buy one get one, it's always the cheaper one that they, you know, minus the deduction from. These were already marked at $3, so the 50. I have sold this brand. I'm putting these on eBay. They need a tiny bit of cleaning up, but they're not bad. They look a little flat because they're flat shoes. I'd have to stage them a little better. I know you guys are like, what? They are Etanine Agener. They're like all leather shoe. I am butchering that name so bad. Etinene. Edenine, maybe Edenine, Agener, Aigener. So these I'm probably gonna get 34. If I get them cleaner, maybe a little more. They are very basic. I've seen some of these shoes that have like more to them, you know, more stylish to them. So, but hey, for $1.50, that's okay with me. The next pair of shoes they were kind of put over on the side. I always have like two piles in my cart going on, like the definites and the reevaluate before you check out. So these were in my reevaluate pile, but then I needed an even amount of shoes for the buy one get one half off, so I got them anyway. Like, why would I buy 7 pairs of shoes and like waste that half off of that extra pair, right? Of course, even. Jessica Simpson. These are kind of like, they have suede, they have patent leather, they have snakeskin, they have like a Mary Jane strap. There's like 3 different styles going on with this one heel. They're a platform heel, so they're kind of cute. They're a size 7.5, which is what I aim for. I aim for a 7.5 to 10. That's the average window span of a woman's foot. Granted, you have smaller feet out there, or larger feet, but yeah, that's what I aim for. And 7.5 to 10. So these, the reason why they were in my go reevaluate later is because the shoe's in really good condition all the way around it. Inside it's great. There is a flaw though. The flaw is on the bottom of the, I had to look at my feet, left foot. It's kind of like chipping the paint away, kind of like by the heel. But that's like underneath it. Nowhere around it is it chipping paint. So I don't think that's going to depreciate the value any. But you have to list that. If you had these exact shoes, you have to disclose anything that is like an inconsistency or a damage to it. So even though that's not a big deal because it's underneath the shoe, you still have to take a picture of it and state it in the description. You do not want to be deceptive and have a mad client, a mad customer. What you want, happy returning customer saying, I loved the shoes. Thank you so much. Exactly as described. 3 more to go. And I hope you stick around because I got a little bit of advice for you guys. These. This Jessica Simpson's I'm putting on Poshmark. These I'm probably cross-listing. I'm not sure yet. These are Sperry's. This is new news to me. I did not know that Sperry made heels. No clue. They are a chunky heel, very like gripping bottom, like a sneaker bottom, but they have like the Sperry. Yeah, like interesting, right? So they're very clean on the inside. They're very clean every which way. If that's gonna come off, it's just a little dirt. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, X Wonders. I have sold Sperry's multiple times in the past, but regular boat shoes. I've never sold the boat shoe with a heel, you know, so I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to price this at, but my boat shoes I can easily get like $25 for. I've sold some funky Sperry's before, some like bedazzled glitter ones for like $35 before, so I'm going to say maybe $30, and they're in really good condition. Definitely have to do comps on those, so I'll probably put those, I might cross list them. When in doubt, cross list. These are also in my, you know, possible side of the cart. The reason why is because they're a little dirty. They need a little bit of cleaning, but for half off, that's okay. These are Sam Edelman's, and I'm holding them backwards. These are Sam Edelman's. The heel's in fabulous condition. The shoe is in great condition. The inside's very clean. The strap's good. It's not stretched out. There's not like a big hole where the you know, strap goes in. It's in really good condition. Besides, it's a little dirty on the rope part. You know, so I'm gonna take like a very warm like soapy towel and try to wipe that down. See how clean I can get it. Let it air dry. Other than that, like whatever doesn't clean, I just list as, hey, you know, it's not bad. It's not like horrible. And it's not all over the shoe. There's like 2 little marks. So I'm going to try to get those clean. Depending on how clean I could get them, I could probably get like $25, $30 for them. Last pair of shoes. Last pair. I think these things are super ugly. Ugly sells. So, I'm going to botch the name. Salvatore Formaggio. That's fun to say if I'm saying it right. So, I have sold this brand. I have sold this brand quite a few times on eBay for way more than I would ever expect. But yeah, kind of ugly. Doesn't that remind you like Steve Madden? Okay, so now we're going to have a little bit of talking advice. Okay, so now I'm going to give you a few cents worth of advice, and I hope you take it to the bank. I've had a few people on Instagram, you know, message me and say, like, you know, how do you do it? You know, when you have a bad week, like, how do you keep on going forward? And you know, like, where do you get your motivation? So, big tip, just don't give up. This isn't so easy. I work 24/7. I'm constantly either taking pictures, I'm listing, I'm answering questions. When I have things on my phone, I'm listing when I'm like not home. You know, I'm constantly building my business. So it's not just a cakewalk. I'm on vacation right now and I'm working, you know, so don't give up. We all have bad weeks. We all have like this like chunk of time that, you know, no matter what you do, hey, maybe nobody's biting. Maybe you're sourcing and you're listing and you think you're pricing fairly and you're doing everything that you think you should be doing and no one's buying anything. And a lot of people just want to give up. I get that, but don't. You know, if you give up, you'll never know your full potential. You'll never know. You'll never be able to make that extra income. And you're always going to be working for somebody else building their dream. And I'm done with that. You know, I'm building my own. And it's not always easy. Just don't give up. If you feel like you're getting burnt out, you know, reseller burnout, we all experience it, you know, where you're just like, your brain's mushy and you're constantly going. If you do this full time, or you're trying to do it full time, or it's your only job, then, you know, take a few days. You have that option. You can say, hey, I'm going to put my eBay store on vacation mode and change my handling time to like 4 days. I can put my Poshmark closet on vacation mode, and I am taking a 4-day long weekend to, you know, grandma's house. Whatever you find relaxing, go to a spa, you know, go wherever you feel that you can rejuvenate yourself. Go hang out with your girlfriends, go out for a night out on the town, whatever it is. Like, it's okay to take a couple days and like revamp yourself. We all need that once in a while for our mental state, you know, even like self-made billionaires. You know, all the really, really like rich people in the world, you look at like their social media, they're on yachts. You know, they're having fun all sometimes. So it's like sometimes you need to kind of do something for yourself and take a step back. Now for some people that's hard. You know, you're always in work mode. But if you feel you're getting burnt out, it's okay. It's okay to take a couple days and you're going to come back from wherever it is that you've decided to do, whatever you decided to do, and you're going to be that much more motivated. You're going to come back 100% recharged. You're going to like tackle it head on. You're going to be like, where's my dead pile? Okay, you're not a dead pile no more. I'm going to photograph all of you. I'm going to list you all. You know, you're just going to kind of tackle it head on. But if you're starting to lose steam and you're starting to get frustrated and you're starting to like, you know, think everything negative about it, take a step back. It's okay. If you ever have any questions or you ever need any kind of encouragement, you know, you can leave a comment below. You can also find me on Instagram. I do the messaging there too. I'm very active on Instagram. Same. You know, it's just not it's Thrifty Flamingo. So I am going to Poshfest in 2 days, and I'm going to be tweeting throughout the weekend any little tidbit that I hear that may be like important or I feel that you guys would get something out of. I'm going to tweet it with however many characters, 200 characters. So I usually don't focus on Twitter so much. I'm very heavy into like YouTube and Instagram. But I'm going to be tweeting. So if you want, find me there, same name. I usually use Twitter to promote my videos or, you know, promote listings. But yeah, I'm gonna try to share what I paid for. You know, I paid to get the Poshfest ticket, and I paid to get here and experience this. So I'm gonna try to like share it with you. I'm also going to be making a video afterwards about, you know, the bullet points of what we've learned and how to grow the business. So I really hope you guys have learned. I hope I've inspired you to go hit those thrift stores, even if you only, the first one you went to, you got 2 items. Don't give up. You know, keep on going. If you've liked this video, definitely give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. If you are new and you've stuck around this long, thank you. I would really like if you subscribed. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great weekend.